How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel tonight. Tonight we got Sow, or So. But if it was So, then I couldn't say So got released tonight, because that doesn't make sense. So Sow got released tonight makes sense. So you see what I'm saying? Maybe. But anyways, lads, we got FUTTIES Sow tonight. And we're going to test him on FIFA 22. 23 is out in a few months, of course. This one's actually got high work rates, 4-star skills, 5-star weak thoughts. He did have a Winter Wildcards edition earlier this year, which I've got to say, love that variant of the cards. I'm actually going to compare it as well, but that one I preferred as an out-and-out CDM. Don't know if you guys were the same. I'll just see what club he played for there. But that was my personal preference. Of course, he plays for Frankfurt. Did this guy have medium high? He did. That's why I liked him at CDM, because the medium highs, if you want them at CDM, literally perfect. And the Winter Wildcards, FUTTIES Sow, he was medium high, and he had everything you needed for a CDM, especially that stage in the game. This one, however, as you would have seen, high work rates. He's up, he's down, he's all around. And I'm glad. You look at these stats, you're glad he's all over the page. He covers so much ground, it's ridiculous. Feels good in the dribble. I mean, look at that category. Bueno, looks very nice. Pace-wise, 94 acceleration and 95 sprint speed. As I'm using him as a box-to-box in the CM position in the 4-4-2, I want him to have good shooting as well if he does get the opportunity to score goals, which tonight I believe he got one. He's got 94 second position, 91 finishing, 91 shot power and 90 long shots with 85 volleys. With a Hawk chemistry style, which I definitely would recommend on this card because defensive category, he's already got enough for a box-to-box. Dribbling is utterly sensational for that, and passing is amongst the best you could wish for in that position. So I think Hawk just makes sense for this card in terms of improving certain stats, and when it does come to the shooting stats that it does improve, attacking position goes to 99, finishing goes to 96, shot power 99, long shots 90 and penalties go to 88. If you're bothered about that. Passing wise, got 94 vision, 91 crossing, 93 kicks, 99 short pass with 97 long pass and 90 curve. Bueno. Dribble and 97 agility. And that is very important as well, especially in the midfield role. You want him to be good on the ball, feel comfortable, feel fluid and feel responsive, but also manually jockeying to cut off passing lanes, or even like manually jockeying just to close the space on a player is very important. And the higher the agility, the higher the balance, for example, the faster you can do that. So that is very, very important with this card. Great reaction, 96, ball controls there, dribbling's there, composure's there, defending's there, stamina is there. Always say with high work rates, you need good stamina. He's got 99. 94 strength and 94 aggression, again, physicality, 99 and 99 and 99 jumping as well. That's not too shabby. Yeah, he's got no player trades, guys. Not a single one. Not even a CPU AI one. Yeah, it's a bit barren, this section. There's nothing there. It's like one of those tumbleweeds that go through the desert, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, let's get in the gameplay. See if his gameplay is like a tumbleweed in a desert. Makes no sense. Let's get in the gameplay. So here we go, lads. Gameplay time. You're going to see him in full action and glory in this gameplay. Now, I did play him, like you're saying, a 4-4-2 as a box-to-box transitional player, and he was utterly fantastic. I had a chance here. I thought he would overcommit with Roberto Carlos and cover the inside, and he actually did. So I went the outside. That was actually a low driven as well. Love the accuracy on the strike, and it goes into the back of there to give us a 1-goal lead in that match. That's the only goal he scored for me. But that wasn't for the lack of trying. When it does come down to finishing, he's got a great strike, a very powerful strike, a very accurate strike. But after that one, inside the box, it was more like because of the position that he was in, he was going to get chances from outside the box. So again, you'll see during this review how good he is with the long shots. Do get an opportunity there. Clashes off the crossbar, mate. Very unfortunate. And I thought, you know what? This guy, he's quite dangerous from these angles. Look at that volley, good save by Schmeichel. I think that was Schmeichel anyways. So he is deadly and dangerous outside and inside the area. So when it does come to finishing, he's got that bit of oomph about him to worry the goalkeeper, either with a long strike, either with a volley, either with a chance inside the area. Look at that, mate. I'm not even finessing him. That's sheer power. And he's putting the keeper off. So jobs are good and right there. Passing-wise, it's effortless. Look at that, man. Those passes are just effortless when it does come down to FUTTIES Sow. If you see a pass, whether you want to spray it to the right wing, well, in my case, it was right mid, left mid that were kind of going on and getting behind defences. Dude, it's easy So easy, man. Neymar should have scored that. But yeah, you see a pass with Sow, just take it, man. He tries to strike there, just wide of the post. So when it does come down to a midfielder, in the role that he is, a box-to-box, for example, what do you want out of box-to-boxes on this game? You want the ability on the ball, right? Because if you get it basically in an attacking position, you need to add a little bit of dribbling to your game. You need to be able to do that. You need to be able to skip past the challenge, have some close control, some intricate play. Look at this, by the way. Lovely play. We get a chance and actually score a very fortunate rebound with Neymar. But you need the intricacies in the attack. But it also helps you in the defense as well. See, if you're in a situation like that, you see there where I was kind of narrowed down to one pass or dribble back towards my goal. I threw in like a step over backwards, create the space because he's so quick at coming out with skills as well, which is very, very nice. And then I could do what I want from there. So with his ball control being that good and his responsiveness being that good and his dribbling effectively being that good as well, I can get out of tricky situations defensively and offensively. So that's absolutely fantastic. When it comes down to passing, you could be a deep lying playmaker if you want. So you see a pass out wide, you make the pass out wide. He's very, very good at that. So yeah, passing accuracy is utterly insane at times. Less said about Neymar's pass, the better there. But yeah, you definitely see a pass, you can trigger the pass, and then you can do what you want from those kind of scenarios and situations. We pass it back into Sow here. What a return pass. Is his head square? Honestly, Newcastle used to have a player called Nikos Dabizas, right? When he headed a ball, some people will call him 50 pence head. Because, and you might not know what a 50 pence head is. Well, 50 pence. It's, oh dude, what's a five-letter shape? Is it a hexagon? Pentagon? It's not a pentagon, is it? That's a place in America. Anyways, it's a five-sided shape, and every time you went for a header, it looked like it hit off on the corners and could go any direction. And I don't know what Neymar was doing. Very close on that occasion as well. But as a box-to-box to Jibril Sow, he's getting a thumb up. That sounds terrible. Don't quote that. He's getting 2 thumbs up from myself. Kind of sounds even worse. But hey, what a play this is. So let's get in the ratings. So here we go then, lads. Ratings time. Great player. Great player. Obviously, when you look at these stats, you want a great player from the stats. Because he should be utterly insane. But if that doesn't like replicate over in a game, it doesn't feel like the stats that you see suggest on the card. 94 pace and dribbling with 90 shooting, 91 defensive, and 95 passing and physicality. And you take it in a game that feels like, I don't know, you're trying to do like a pirouette with a horse. It's not going to happen. Not even in that one where like the showcase ponies. Show ponies? Anyways, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to get that out of him if he acts like that in game. But he doesn't act like that in game. He acts like his stats. So that's absolutely incredible. And he actually feels very responsive on the ball as well. And like I showcased multiple times in the gameplay, if you're in a tight scenario, situation defensively or offensively, his dribbling will get you out of the scenario. And that is a joy to behold in itself. The similar players, you can already see them. Some very reputable cards there as well. And we'll discuss that in a second. So 3 games played, 1 goal, 0 assist. And the first goal that he actually scored for me came in his first action, what he would have seen in the first clip. And just for the all-roundness, I think you can see that in the stats I've given for passing, physicality, dribbling, and shooting. Would it be 9 for physical, 9 for dribbling, passing's also a 9 like I did say, and an 8 for shooting. His shooting's very accurate at times, but also I feel like it could have that je ne sais quoi, something a little extra, you know what I'm saying? I hope I got the French right there, otherwise I'll look like an absolute idiot, which I do anyways. I just don't want to look more of an idiot, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, similar players. We've got Kimpembe on there. And a lot of people will like say, yeah, you know what, Kimpembe, you're having a laugh. The next two are actually the most similar in Spinazzola and in Bellingham. They're kind of tallish midfielders, a box-to-box, but they play it so well. And that's why I've got Kimpembe in there as well. Yes, you're going to play him as a box-to-box as well, Kimpembe, but they've all got a similar presence in the midfields. And I spoke about this many times on this game with the Hullets and stuff like that, Gravenberch, for example. Sometimes in that midfield, you need presence. Yes, you can have the playmaking 5'7" attackers or even like a secondary midfielder, but in midfield, you always need that man that's going to give you some presence, some beef about him, that's going to win challenges and be aggressive and strong in the midfield. And I reckon Jibril Sow, that is why he's similar to Kimpembe, Bellingham, and Spinazzola. As for the overall rating, with Jibril Sow, he's going to get a 9.7 for myself, which I believe is brilliant. This card is absolutely class, to be honest. I think, actually, I know fine well, if this was a midfielder, say Premier League, say, French, maybe Spanish league or anything like that. One of like the major leagues that had like strong links into everybody, great links, this, that, and the other, and it was a reputable name. This card might be triple the price. But no, it's Sow, or Sow, make of it what you will, and he's actually a really, really bargain price. And I reckon this card could get into a lot of teams ahead of what you've already got. And that's why he's got the ability, but also he's got the value as well. He's coming in at a 10 out of 10 value for myself. 105 on the Xbox, 105 on the PlayStation. Absolute bargain for a card of this ability. And like I did say, if he was any of like, I don't know, the desired, like the Prem tax, French, Brazil, you know what I'm saying? Those kind of nations, this guy would have been triple the price. And there's no doubt in my mind. If he was like a reputable name or something like that, triple the price. Dude, look at it. Nah, this card's brilliant. Enjoyment as well. He's going to get a 9.5 from myself. Obviously, you can't do like ultra extravagant things. And he is limited as well with the lack of 5-star skills. But my God, this card is pretty much a god in the midfield. He's an absolute beast, and I think he'll be an asset to any team on this game, especially for that price. I mean, imagine like if he doesn't get into your team, and Joe looking for that little bit of extra energy and extra time. Maybe you're still playing FUT Champs, who knows? I do myself, because I like playing football at the end of the day, like football games. E-football, it's just not for me. It doesn't feel like it did in like 2003. I'm old. Relax. But yeah, those are the PES glory years. It's never been back since. It's not even called PES anymore. So to get my football fix, where I can control the players with a controller, I go on FIFA and I still play Weekend League because I love football. Simple as that. And if I want to kind of do a management or anything like that, I jump on FM22. Simple as peas. But yeah, I really enjoy this card. And like I did say, if you go to extra time, any competition, and you need that, I don't know, like refreshment to the midfield, some extra legs. This guy's got amazing legs. Don't know where I'm going with that one. That's where I'm going to leave it. Guys, hope you had a great day today. If you've enjoyed the video, leave a like, drop a comment as well. I want to see how you guys are doing. And if you've enjoyed the video, let me know if you have enjoyed the video. And if you've got any questions, hey, replace him or him, hey, let me know in the comments. I'll be happily responding to you guys. Obviously, if it doesn't come on the night, I'll respond when I wake up, so I do apologise for that. But thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.